Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome to the Old Geezer's Diary. We're back on one of those things, I'm afraid, where we've got a little bit of background noise from the computer because I want to mention a couple of the latest email scams that have come whizzing through the internet towards me. I like the idea, really, of giving you a bit of a heads up if you haven't already seen this, because they can be so deceptive. I don't know, it just seems worthwhile to me to actually say something so that everybody, as many people as I know, or as many people as watch this blog, can actually just catch on and say, hey, yeah, we saw that the other day, and hopefully that might save maybe someone, who knows. One I really don't like, because it probably goes out to so many people, is a message, an email from allegedly the Royal Bank of Scotland, which says you have a new secure message, and then invites you to click on a, let's be quite honest and say what looks like quite a suspect email in the first place, with a very suspect long name at the end of it. Interesting one. To be honest with you, I wouldn't go near this with a barge pole. I wouldn't go near this one with your barge pole. So the title of this is, you have a new secure message. The alleged sender is Royal Bank of Scotland. The email address on it is do not reply at rbssecuremessage.com. And it came to a internet address that I'd never used for this kind of thing anyway. So hey, what do you think, guys? It looks suspect. It gives you a strange link, and to be honest with you, I'm going to send a note back to the Royal Bank of Scotland, who I'm not a customer of. And if you're a customer of the Royal Bank of Scotland and you get one of these, I urge you, do not open it, do not read it. Send a note to the Royal Bank of Scotland. I'm sure they have their own page about phishing, as it's called, phishing, because people are trying to get information from the Royal Bank of Scotland customers. That's scam number one. Now, let's move on to scam number two. Here's the latest one. I noticed a couple of similar emails to this one flying around last week. And I was going to do something about them last week, but I got another one today and that reminded me. And I thought we'd just tell you about this one, because this is another one where I think it kind of checks out people who think, oh, I might have won some money, or I might have come into some money. This one says, please confirm your profit in the title, and it says, urgent request, you have funds in your account, sign in here. And if you sign up and withdraw, you can get £47,230 and threepence. What a little gem. Where did I get that from? Did someone suddenly, I said profit, obviously from something I don't know about, but obviously, it's my money, so I'll click on sign in here. And where does that take me? Well, that takes me to some strange redirect that I'm not going to begin to click on. The address that they came from, the title of the email in this instance is confirm your profit. The email that it came from is bounceback@sharpb.com, sharpbee.com. Don't open it or scrap it straight away. Open it if you must, but whatever you don't click to sign in, because they want to do you down. That's warning number two. Now let's just hunt down warning number three. Okay, warning number three. Are you still available for a job paying $3,850 a week? I am. Bloody hell, yes. No, in fact, I'm not really. But if I click on a nice little message thing, I can actually get redirected to a short presentation of the job that I'm sure is some kind of Trojan or something nasty that's going to, in honesty, try and do something horrible with my computer. If you're someone like me and someone's offering you $3,800 a week, then goodness me, they must be balmy, because I wouldn't do that much work and earn that much, generate that much profit. What planet are you on, kids? I'm not interested. Okay, the address in this particular instance that it comes from, let's give you the title again. Are you still available? No, I'm not. And the address it came from is Bounce Back, that seems popular, at dar consult.us. So that looks like 3 scammy emails this week, horrible stuff. I'll put the brief details just there so you can have a look at them and see what you think. For goodness sake, please don't reply to any scam emails like this. They don't know you, they just want to do you down. They've got your email address, they probably know your first name. Okay, but don't believe it, because it's a little bit crooked. Okay, going to do 2 recommendations because these are 2 things that I really have found that I really like. One, last night I was watching the Horror Channel. Oh, I like a nice horror film, but one with a bit of content. And we came across one called Final Girl. It really is a good film, and it's got a little bit more of a hook than a lot of horror films. It's not all blood and gore, ladies, but it is quite clever, and it's got some really, really good stuff in it. I really enjoyed it. Let me tell you, if you see that on the Horror Channel or anywhere else, it's worth recording, it's worth watching. Final Girl. I thought it was great. Okay, that's a film for you. And the other one I came across here we go, I came across in my local library. Don't know whether you remember, do you remember seeing that excellent TV series called Wolf Hall? Here we go. Here's the book that's based on Wolf Hall. Thought it was outstanding. I came across in my local library this one, which is the continuation, Bring Up the Bodies, and I started reading this, and then I thought I really ought to try and find Wolf Hall before I read this second one. So I went on a trawl around the local charity bookshops, and in fact found that, Wolf Hall, which is the first one by Hilary Mantel. Let me tell you, if you can stand a fairly dense read, because they are a fairly dense read, this is really worth watching. Worth reading, sorry. You can see how far I've got through it inside 4 or 5 days, and that's a long time for me to read half a book. But it's outstanding. It's a superb read, although it is hard work. Once you've read that, well, there's a follow-on as well, so you can read that, and you can really do yourself to death in King Henry VIII's time and see what life was allegedly like by someone who writes like a character in the book. One of the reviews that I read said that Hilary Mantel is probably a reincarnation of Thomas Cromwell, and I think from the reading style and from the writing style that might well be true. They are excellent books. I recommend them highly. Wolf Hall cost me £1.50 in the charity shop, which I thought was every penny well spent. And of course, Bring Up the Bodies was in my local library, free. Okay, that's today's Old Geezer's Diary. Nice to have a chat with you. I hope you're doing well. Keep in touch with me and let me know what you're thinking and whether you like what we're doing on the blog. You'll note that I'm putting up a few more videos that are videos that I just make in the course of I make videos. If you like those, let me know. If you don't like those, let me know. Love to hear from you. I'll see you soon.